you so upset?
I'm so angry. My mother keeps telling me to go to English prep school or TOEFL, but I don't want to.
Why? What happened?
Actually, I have always dreamed of studying in the U.S. since I was little.
If you want to study abroad, you must pass TOEFL.
But TOEFL can only show my English ability. It cannot show my knowledge in science, which I majored in.
It's a basic requirement for studying in English-speaking countries that is accepted for a long time.
But in the early 20th century, there was no TOEFL in the world. At that time, many grade A's didn't need to take the test. For instance, Taiwanese famous chemist Li finished his studies in America without the test.
I understand, but it's the only way to get the permission from prestigious colleges.
But it's not fair for non-native speakers because we have to take extra tests that have little thing to do with our profession.
If you go to prep school, you can improve your English ability and get a good grade on TOEFL test.
Let me think about it. My favorite show is about to start. Let's watch it.
Welcome to Princess Talk Show. I'm Princess Amanda, Victoria, and Anastasia. Today, we are going to talk about some special issues. It's different from the topic we used to have on this show. So, let's welcome our guests today, Mr. Bing and Dr. Wu. Okay, stop it. Let's move on to our new topic today. Hello, Mr. Bing. Can you guess what today's topic is?
I don't know. Do you know what it is, Teddy?
We're going to talk about two issues today. The first one is about the hegemony of Western media, and the second one is about the hegemony of English. For example, the news resources we receive today is from the Western corporations, such as the CNN and BBC. The information we receive is translated into Chinese from English, and then broadcast to us. It somehow influences the way we think. What do you think about it, Dr. Wu?
Yes, we easily receive messages from the web. I have some thoughts about it. There are still many news resources in the world except CNN and BBC. For example, NHK from Japan and news from Germany, Russia, and so on. So we should take information from the various aspects. Also, we can try to cover our own news.
Great. What about you, Mr. Bing?
I think this kind of trend is good. As a British, I think BBC is a good news resource with a long history. It's okay for people around the world to accept BBC news.
No, I don't think you are right. It's a dangerous situation. When we receive information from the West, our viewpoints may be controlled by them and become like them. For example, because of the news we receive about Iraq wars from America, we tend to view this war from the Americans' viewpoint and lose our own thoughts or the thoughts from the other side. If we fully accept their viewpoint, we may consider what the Americans did is good for the Iraq peace. In fact, is the purpose of this war really for Iraqis' benefit? We can know the truth and only from the news.
I never thought about it before. Amazing viewpoint, Dr.
Yes, we all know that English is important, but we shouldn't accept all the information from the Western media. It is important not to take the Western information for granted, just like Dr. Wu has mentioned today. Let's move on to the next issue, the hegemony of English. Non-native speakers and students must take the two-level exam for studying abroad. Mr. Bing, what do you think about this situation?
I think it's necessary to take the exam because one should be equipped with basic English ability to study abroad. Otherwise, you can even live in foreign countries normally.
But this system will force everyone to learn English. It's not fair for non-native speakers and students who are difficulty in learning English. TOEFL exams can show students' knowledge in other aspects. Also, the fee of taking this exam is too high for poor students to afford.
So what can we do?
I wish there will be more variety in enrollment exams, such as offering science, mathematics, accounting tests, which can really show their ability in specific subjects. And I hope that one day it will come true.
I think it's a great idea. Henry agrees with you too.
Yeah, we should put more emphasis on these two issues. The limitation of the enrollment system is the thing. There are still a lot of areas for us to improve. Let's have a break. We'll be right back.
See, Dr. Wu agrees with me. TOEFL exams can show students knowledge in other aspects.
It's true. The TOEFL exams are necessary if you want to study in America. You cannot change the system.
I know, because of the system, more and more people are learning English, which makes English even more dominant language.
They say that taking TOEFL is the only way to study abroad.
Alright, but I have to say something. I think TOEFL is a strategy of America. America uses TOEFL to earn a lot of money. TOEFL should increase the fee. It shouldn't become a way to make money.
Yes, I agree with you. By decreasing the fee, more people can afford it.
Also, because there are many people taking the exam, it puts pressure on those who haven't taken the exam.
Besides, parents will force their kids to take the exam, just as the mother.
Right. With this TOEFL craze, America in some ways greatly influences the world's culture, ethics, and values. We consider entering colleges in America as an honor, whether it is prestigious like Harvard, Stanford, UCLA, MIT, or not. We can only get admission of these schools after taking TOEFL exams.
Even though the exam is against our willingness to think from another aspect, learning English well and take the exam gives you an approval in English ability. With the approval, people knowing nothing about you will know your basic English ability by your TOEFL certificate. Besides, after entering college, your major will also be tested. You will be confirmed as outstanding elite through double test. So, what's your
I
decision?
guess I have to take my mother's advice.